We're replacing a failed sump pump discharge line that ran the daylight and just made a mess in the backyard. This is actually pretty common if you don't have infrastructure to run your sump pump discharge line to. I'm going to show you what we did in this case. We ran the sump pump discharge line, and then on top of it, we ran a roof runoff system. We took it to a dry well. Once the bulk water fills the dry well, we then have a leach field manifold, and we ran a leach field off of the dry well. The leach field is going to allow for additional chamber. This is knife cut. It's going to fill full of water, and it's going to slowly release the water into the subsurface soil. In between the knife cut, we have 8 slot in the event that this becomes so saturated that we need even more chamber. Then we have one of the knife cut running off to a pop-up emitter. Cap your 8 slot and make sure you put a sock on your overflow line. Make sure if you're building this in the north, you insulate your dry well. That's insulation that we put on the back side of the 24-inch cover. So we have a dry well. We have a leach field. We're wrapping the leach field in drainage fabric. We have a sock over the knife cut that runs off of the leach field as an overflow line, and it goes to a pop-up emitter. 3 lines of defense: the dry well, then the leach field, then the overflow line. Make sure you backfill and use plenty of dirt on top of your leach field so that during the drought season, you don't have this big area in your yard that's all dried out. That way, nobody will be able to tell that that leach field is even there. All you're going to see is the 24-inch round cover to the dry well, and that's it. And then you have to make sure you always cut the grass out around your pop-up emitter so that it always works. Dry yard, no mess.